Matthew chapter 8, verses 28 to 34, tells us of Jesus restoring two demon-possessed men. When he arrived at the other side in the region of the Gadarenes, two demon-possessed men coming from the tombs met him. They were so violent that no one could pass that way. "What do you want with us, Son of God?" they shouted. "Have you come here to torture us before the appointed time?" Some distance from them, a large herd of pigs was feeding. The demons begged Jesus, "If you drive us out, send us into the herd of pigs." He said to them, "Go." So they came out and went into the pigs, and the whole herd rushed down the steep bank into the lake and died in the water. Those tending the pigs ran off, went into the town, and reported all this, including what had happened to the demon-possessed men. Then the whole town went out to meet Jesus, and when they saw him, they pleaded with him to leave their region. The demons knew who Jesus was. They called Jesus the Son of God. They also knew that Jesus had absolute power over them. Jesus had the power to make them leave and to make them go where he wanted. And there's one more thing that the demons knew. They knew that in the future there would be a final judgment and punishment. But they did not know one thing. They asked the Son of God if he was going to torment them before this future time of final judgment and punishment. We see that there was a herd of pigs. Jesus and his disciples were in Gentile territory. The Jewish people did not raise pigs for food or for anything because they regarded pigs as unclean. We see here that Jesus is ministering to non-Jewish people, the Gentiles. The demons begged Jesus to send them into the herd of pigs. These demons hated roaming about in the world without possessing people or animals. They were evil because all they wanted was to possess any kind of being and to destroy their lives. With one word, go, Jesus made the demons leave the two men and into the herd of pigs. But the pigs ran down the hill and drowned. The demons did not know that this would happen. And so the answer to whether Jesus came to the region of Gadarenes to torture the demons before the time of final judgment and punishment was yes. Jesus sent the demons back to hell. The people who were taking care of the pigs ran into town, told everyone about what just happened, especially about what happened to the demon-possessed men. That the demon-possessed men were delivered, liberated, freed, and healed. These two people's lives were ruined by the demons, but now the two people's lives have been restored by the Son of God, Jesus. In this Gentile region, the herd of pigs were important to the people who lived there. The pigs were their livelihood, their wealth, their food. They had experienced a big loss. The whole town pleaded Jesus to leave. Jesus had just given life back to the two demon-possessed men, but they wanted the Son of God to leave. Instead of love, they wanted their prosperity. Instead of healing, they wanted their food. Instead of Jesus, they wanted their way of life. Jesus demanded a choice: love the Son of God or love your wealth. The people of Gadarenes made the wrong choice. True wealth comes from God. All that we need comes from God. The life God wants us to live can be very different from the life we want to live. Make the right choice, even if it means that we will lose our wealth or we will need to change our way of life.